Ladies and gentlemen, anime. Like I said yesterday, or technically today for me, I'm pre-recording a lot of videos because I'm going to visit my grandparents, so if, I'm wearing the same clothes, that's why. Okay, so, you're a nerd. I know you're a nerd. You are a filthy, degenerate, disgusting, neck-bearded, fedora-wearing, Reddit-using anime watcher. Who isn't? Who isn't in the modern day? Who is not one of those things, you know? A lot of people are anime enjoyers. I'm an anime enjoyer. My roommate in college is an anime enjoyer. Freaking, Jordan Peele is an anime enjoyer. You know, he popped in my mind because he was going to do the Akira movie. Man was such an anime enjoyer, he said, I can't do this live action. I can't. That would be disrespectful to the medium. People love anime. Yeah? And I'm here to tell you this. People love anime, but you know what people don't love? This trope. Okay. So this is from the anime Spy Family, which I watched briefly but stopped watching primarily due to this guy. He is a secret police officer. He is looking in his locker at his secret police office, I believe, and you can see he has his belt and pictures of this woman here. Seems to be very loving pictures. We even see a heart down here. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is like a crappy $20 thing, so it's not going to sound good. So I'm just going to make the noises. That's his sister. Can we stop this? This is something that I never liked. It's always you watch an anime. You watch an anime, which is, again, I need to lock him up somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. So of course the tweet that made me find it was this one, which says some anime are nearly perfect, and then bam, they either add an incest trope or a pervert character that sexually assaults as a gag. Yeah. 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 And that's one of the things that is a big turn off for a lot of people when it comes to anime. This is something that since, you know, living with my roommate, we've talked about a lot, because he's into anime, I'm into anime. You know, and he watches good shit. He watches popular shit. He's caught up on One Piece, which, like, I told him, like, listen, I'm never watching One Piece because that shit is too fucking long and I'm too attention deficit to sit down and actually watch that. Mad ups to you, big respect to you for watching it. Apparently his secret to catching up, the pandemic. So, makes sense. He had a lot of free time. But, also, I'm sorry if you heard a bump. I just hit my leg on my desk. It hurt a lot. I wasn't gonna make a noise, but then I realized you probably heard that on the mic, so I apologize. But this was one thing that we talked about. You know, I like anime, he likes anime, and we were both like, man, it just sucks that, like, so much anime has, like, such weird shit in it. You know, because this was, like, one of our first conversations that we had. I hadn't talked to him before, and I wanted to, like, gauge exactly where he was at, and he was like, yeah, no, I completely agree. Like, the creep shot shit, like, the fan service, I don't like it. And I was like, yes! 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 I got a normal person! Thank you, Lord! But yeah, no. This is a big issue. This is a big issue. How many anime have you watched and you're like, oh, that person's a pervert? Dude. I can name some off the top of my head that I watched when I was younger, and then now growing up, I'm like... Okay? So, one of my first anime Actually, no, my first ever anime that I knew was a fucking anime was Citrus. Citrus. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it was recommended to me by a friend. My childhood best friend, he recommended it to me. I watched it. Dog. I was in like 6th grade. You might be saying, Pillow, what is your issue with this anime? What is the issue? It just looks like two women who are into each other. Sisters, once again, once again, okay. You know, was an anime I watched after that. This one I watched because it kept getting like meme edits on YouTube, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna watch this, and it's gonna be good, hopefully. It's and I watched it in 6th grade. I thought it was fine, and now looking back, I'm like, Jesus Christ, Holy Saint Peter, what in the actual fuck was that? Blend fucking S. Listen, if you remember, like, the S stands for meme, that this is it. And, like, when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is fine. And then I grew up, and I was like, okay. So, like each of these characters, each of these lady characters, and this kid, I actually don't know where they fall in. I mean, they them for this one. But each of them have like their own gimmick that starts with the letter S. And hers, she can't smile. Hers is sadism. She's the main character. And I thought, okay, this is fine. And the manager of the cafe has a crush on her. This dude, Italian dude. He has a crush on her. Cool. Sounds like your standard plot for an anime. Maybe you get some funny hijinks from it. So the main character's name was Micah. So let's first check her love interest. You know, the guy who has a crush on her, the foreign guy living in Japan, Dino. How old is this guy? Okay, 26. Cool. Sick. So maybe Micah's like 23, 24, maybe even 28. We never know. You know, she could be a 28-year-old working in a maid cafe because, you know, hey, what are you going to do when you're 28 and you have a rough job? You know, it's kind of like Fiona from Fiona and Cake. So let's just check Micah right. Ha ha ha. Hi, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Why don't you have a seat? And you see, the age thing isn't just an issue there. With, like, the whole, like, sadism thing that they did with her. It's, like, it's weird. Because it's not like, oh, she's being rude to you. It's like, it's sexual. So it's just really uncomfortable. Like, in 6th grade, what are you, like, 12, 13, in 6th... Wait, no, because... Wait. Okay. Okay, so I was 13 going on 14. Wait, no. Hold up. No, I was 14 going on 15 my freshman year, because 15, 16. Then I get... Yep, okay. So, in 6th grade, I would have been... 13. I would have been 11 going on 12, if I'm correct. And I did not just have a stroke there. I would have been 11 going on 12. As an 11, 12-year-old, I thought it was fine. As an 18-year-old, Jesus Christ. And let me give you one final one that was an early anime for me that I thought was fine because, again, I was 11, 12. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think this was like the second one that I ever watched outside of like Ghibli movies. I think this one was the second one I ever watched. Okay? So, again, 6th grader, sitting down, late at home, browsing Verve, because that was the app at the time, browsing Verve, like, oh, this looks like an interesting anime, I'm gonna watch this. Well, what's this gonna be about? I hear it's quite good. I see a lot of people talking about it on YouTube. You see, I realized this one right here. I realized this one was weirder before I realized that Blend-S was. Okay? Because Dragon Maid went on like a long hiatus. So I was like, okay, Dragon Maid's on hiatus. I have this app on my phone because I used to like read pirated manga through an app. Don't pirate, kids. It's bad and illegal, and I would never encourage you to pirate. But I don't know why I said kids. Like my audience demographics are like 20 to 30. Like it's, I address everyone as kids, even people older than me. It's funny if it's like a group of people. It's like, hey kids, gather around. I'm ranting. I think I drank too much coffee. It's been a while since I drank coffee. So this one, I realized it was weirder earlier. Because I had this bootleg manga app on my phone, and I was like, oh, Dragon Maid's on here. I'm gonna read it. Little character popped up. Little character popped up who became Discourse a few years ago. I think a year ago. This one, when she popped in, I read it like a couple of chapters after that, and then I was like, nah, dude, this shit's washed. Because even I was like, I don't know. This is a little weird. Because, like, by that time, I was already on the fence. Because I was there for, like, the Toru and Kobayashi content. I thought that shit was sick. Yeah? But like compounding both the weirdness that I got off of this lady, which, if I'm being honest, with my age, I thought I was just like, oh, that young boy's just flustered by the pretty lady, and now that I've grown up, I've realized, oh, that pretty lady was being very inappropriate to that young boy. It's a matter of perspective and aging, and I didn't expect this rant to go like this, but this is how it is, you know? One of the things that, to this day, continues to keep people off of anime is this weirdo fucking anime. And like this one person said, some animes are nearly perfect, and then bam, they either add an incest trope or a pervert character that sexually assaults as a gag. That is a big issue, because it turns a lot of people off. Especially Western audiences, and you can say, well, anime isn't made for Western audiences. Ladies and gentlemen, in the world of modern globalization, sometimes it fucking is. Because, hey, believe it or not, anime studios are companies, and companies like to make money, and if they can make more money by appealing to a broader audience, they'll fucking do it, because that's what companies do. So with that being said, going back to this is not something that a lot of people like. It's creepy. It's weird. And this isn't even something that's necessarily popular everywhere, you know? People have been complaining about how weird anime can be for fucking years. And it used to not be like this. Anime used to, if you look at the history of anime, was there always some pornographic aspects to it? Yes. There's been pornography in art for as long as humans have been doing art. But this era of these anime, which are just designed to get like Blu-ray DVD sales, where like, ooh, we uncensored this scene. You can have unholy pepperonis. It's like, that is something that has risen very recently, and it's something that I hope will die out soon. Okay? Because when it gets down to it, not everyone likes watching an anime, and you get deep into it, and then they introduce like some plot line where these two people who are siblings, but they don't know that they're siblings, and they're playing a video game together, but one knows and the other doesn't, and now they're doing weird relationship shit, and then it's complicated because the redhead comes in, and if no one likes this, stop it. Please. Stop it. Okay? Stop the weirdo anime. Stop it. Let's not do it. Let's not do it anymore. With that being said, if you like this rant, you can like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You can... Oh, actually, wait, no. Before I do leave. I'm much better with anime now. My current favorite anime has been for about the past year. It surpassed my longtime favorite of Fully Cooley, which I found when I was 14, and actually starting to get into the good shit. You know, the good shit being like your Full Metal Alchemist, your Soul Eaters, some of your more obscure shit, Wandering Sun, Sailor Moon, of course, everyone has to fucking watch Sailor Moon one point or another. Briefly got into My Hero, stopped liking My Hero, tried to get back into it, couldn't get back into it, thank God. And now I've kind of been on anime hiatus. The last one I watched was, Witch from Mercury, the recent Gundam, which was really good, and I highly recommend it. And then of course some anime movies here, like the night is short, so walk, or the night is long, so walk on girl, or the night is short, so walk on girl, and like the Scott Pilgrim anime, I guess. It's a Western property made as an anime, so I guess it's an anime. It's an anime. It's built like an anime, so it's fucking anime. That was the last one I watched then. So yeah, I'm doing much better now. Yep. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I bet. I just know this piece. I'm like, ooh, nice. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of them days is dreary as heck outside. That it is. Mm-hmm. That it is. Yep. Fried okra. Damn. That is good. I'm gonna have to cut that out. I might do it on... Oh shit, that would make a funny blooper. Okay, I'm gonna do that as a blooper. Okay. So yeah, no, I'm doing much better for... Wait. So yeah, I'm doing much better for myself in this whole field. So don't worry about it. That jump cut, watch after the end credits, cause had a little something happen. So after my little outro, the blue screen, you might want to check it out. Yeah, I got some snacks, some treats. It's very nice. With that being said, if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You can also join the Discord. Link down below. It's a nice fan community. It has about 200 to 300 people. I announce whenever I go live there. I do live stream often. I'm just on a little bit of a break. So if you're a newer viewer, I suggest that you subscribe down below, which chances are you might be. Channel's been growing insanely as of recent. So that's a consideration. I love you all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Gotta hit the stop recording button.